All right, Shalom. I want to give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Awashai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle, elders, great millstone of well. Peace and salutation to all the Akim, pushing this truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, Shalom. This your brother Tatima Debar coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Awashai. And through the spirit, I seen this article, and I just want to do a real brief lesson on it. It probably won't be too long, but just showing you how wicked this society is to uplift the Planned Parenthood agenda that is being force-fed down the Israelite woman's throat. Mainly the Negro, Latino, Native American, mainly the Negro tribes, man. But mainly who's affected is Judah and the tribe of Issachar more than anything. But this is it says Governor Tom Wolf. Wolf stands firm to protecting abortion access in Pennsylvania, man. So basically, man, they're uplifting this so-called Planned Parenthood thing, making it look like it's everything's good, that he's gonna stand firm for it, he's gonna still uphold it, and showing you that the wickedness in the society for these elites, as far as these sacrifices, man. And it says Governor Tom Wolf hosts a press conference with the First Lady, members of Planned Parenthood, and other public officials discussing a potential dismantling of the landmark. So basically, they're in the public view of discussing how they're gonna uphold the values of the woman for her body, her choice. But showing how hypocrisy and how hypocrites these people are. But when it came to that juice packet, they made sure everybody got that. They didn't give a damn about my body, my choice, right? And it says landmark Roe v. Wade decision to protect the access to abort, to reframe his stance to protect abortion access in Pennsylvania, man. So basically, man, they're just showing you the wickedness in the society, how they're heavily uplifting this. And we know this goes back to sacrifice of Moloch, all these different ancient gods of the Canaanites. Basically, man, they just pushing it and force feeding it down the Israelite woman's throat. And she actually thinks it's beneficial for her, but at the end of the day, they're making these sacrifices to their gods, man. This is what they're doing, and they're doing it right in your fucking face, man. And they're using these so-called public figures as governors and mayors. And at the end of the day, they all set up by the left hand. So and they're set up as the left hand in their so-called seats to keep forward and pushing the agenda of who? Margaret Sanger. And you already know Margaret Sanger. She straight up said that she's against the Negroes and all the other tribes as well. She said they're like weeds and they need to be cut down. Roughly paraphrasing, that was one of her quotes. And then you had Hillary Clinton said that was one of her idols, showing that the Democrats are always using you Negroes to forward and push their agendas, man. Just like they did with Barack Obama with the nasty people. They use you as a stance to forward their agendas, man. And you believe that they're going to change policies and things like that, but they're not. They still ain't changed nothing. They just used you to help forward and push forth their agenda to demoralize the society and push forth wickedness in society, man. And I'm just jump straight into it. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna make this long. Just to get straight to the scriptures. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 19, verse 5. They have built also the high places of Baal. Baal goes back to who? Satan. To burn their sons in the fire for burnt offerings unto Baal, which I commanded not, or spake it, neither came it into my mind. So they are doing the same things, man. And all these so-called Planned Parenthoods are set up where? They set up right in Jake neighborhood, man. They set up right in the hoods and the slums where Jake is, so it's more accessible for them to go get rid of that seed. And that's wicked, man. That's wicked. Here it is, you sit up and have sex with a man, and you don't want to take accountability. You don't want to take accountability for your actions, and that's just the nigga woman, man. That's just the nigga woman. And these niggas too, because these niggas, they'll brag about giving a woman money to go do that shit, man. This is Leviticus chapter 18, verse 21. And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire of Moloch, neither shall thou profane the name of thy power. I am Yahweh thy power. And that's what you see happening, man. That's what you see happening when you drive through the hood and you see these Planned Parenthoods, man, set up in the ghettos, man. That's what you see happening, man. They're organs harvesting, all these various things they're doing with these so-called kids, man. They're aborting kids at a certain age length now, man, inside the womb. That's wicked as all hell, man. Showing you this is Babylon the Great, man. And a woman, she has no accountability, man. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25, in verse 20, 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. And that's true. And because who went off? Eve did. And it said through the woman came the beginning of sin. Sin is what? Transgression of the law, man. And that's what you're seeing taking place, man. That was in Leviticus. That was a commandment. But do you think they take accountability for their actions? No. They actually think that that's not a spirit and that's not a human inside of them, because Esau and Edom done brainwashed their ass, and they have no accountability, and they just willfully go down there and do it and have no care in the world, and right back in the streets doing the same shit. I know women personally that done that shit about twice, and that shit's wicked as all hell. And then they want to feel some type of way about it, but at the end of the day, you knew what you was doing, and that shit's wicked, man. Let me read it again. Sirach chapter 25, verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. And that's what you're seeing taking place, man. That's how you know the scriptures are speaking, man. This book is manifesting right before your eyes, man. And it shows you who are the Israelites, man. Because who's mainly doing this? Jake. Jake is doing this. The Israelite woman, the Negro woman, man. And they set up policies where she don't have to hold herself accountable for doing this shit. This is why the Lord has to come back and destroy this place, man. And he has to destroy these damn women because they're wicked as hell, man. You women got a lot. You got a lot to pay for, man. You got a lot coming for you, man. All wicked as all hell, no accountability, thinking everything's good. Yeah, the Lord, he about to get you, man. Real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear the voice, ye careless daughters, man. They're careless, man. No accountability. Do what they want. Hey, and just that's the society we live in, man. It caters to the woman, man. This is the Queen of Heaven spirit here in Babylon the Great, man. It says Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear to my speech. And that's what we tell these women. Great trouble is coming to America, and it's mainly going to affect you women. You're going to be looking at commodity in this society, man. Very, very soon, man. And you think it's a damn joke, but you about to see. You about to see. Especially you going on the internet, shaking your ass and all this shit. And you see all these women, these Instagram and Snapchat models, all these women are getting grabbed up and get put to death. And y'all still in that pride out spirit. And you see the times that we're approaching. Y'all gonna need a man more than anything. But what the man gonna do? They ain't gonna give a damn about you damn women, man. Because they're gonna be trying to get it out the mud. And you women gonna be looking like your damn self in that day. You ain't gonna be looking so goddamn high, pretty and all that shit. Verse 10, many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women. That's what's coming. Many days and years you're going to be troubled, man. That's what's coming. What's coming down the pack is prophecy, man. And prophecy is telling you that you women about to be in a position of trouble, a position of straits, just like your buddy Esau Edom. Y'all falling together, man, because he set up the society where you can just don't have to hold yourself accountable for your actions. You can do what you want. But many days and years you should be troubled, man. You careless women. It says, many days and years you should be troubled, you careless women. For the venture shall fail, the gathering shall not come. All this shit you can go do and they have no accountability with the ParentHood, with all your damn SNAP, your EBT programs, your child support, all these things, the venture shall fail, man. All these things you so-called you hold a high value in the society, it's about to fail, man. All your Birkin bags, all this shit. This society's through. And it's gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt men, because y'all value this society, man. Everything in society is built around you. It's your energy. And it says, verse 11, tremble ye women that are at ease. Tremble, because you at ease. You're in a position of ease, man. You get your nails done. You're chilling. What's coming up next this weekend? Mother's Day. That worships who? The mother. But when you know it's going to be packed crazy on that day. Every restaurant going to be sold out. Everything going to be out the shelves. But let Father's Day hit. Everything is a normal day, showing you that they uplift the woman in society, which is show you that the scriptures say what? It should come a time where a woman shall come past a man. That's that time we're living in now. They don't give a damn about the fathers in this neighborhood. No, I mean, Salaki, in this society. But they uplift the mother, man. This is not showing that prophecy has came to pass, man. We're living in that, man. Let me read it again. Verse 11, Isaiah 32:11. Tremble ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare. Gird sackcloth upon thy loins. Y'all need to be in a position of lamenting and crying out to the Lord. You Israelite women, knowing the times of season that you're approaching, man, the evil day is approaching very, very soon. You can, if you had the eyes to see and the ears to hear, you can clearly see that what's coming down the pipe is going to affect you more than it's going to affect the man, because you still have your monthly, you still have high maintenance according to your body, and at the end of the day, you're going to be vulnerable. But you women are very, very proud. You actually think you don't need a man. You're an independent woman, right? You Beyonce and all the independent women, it's going to hit you hard, man. When the society really collapses, when it falls, it's going to affect you real, real bad, man. Because you're very proud. You can go do what the fuck you want. You don't need a man. You can make all these my body, my choice, so-called stance and all these so-called slut walks and all this shit you doing. That's going to get your ass killed. Many days and years you should be troubled. That's coming. That's coming, man. Because you're very, very proud, man. Very proud, man. Real quick. Bear with me. This is Genesis 3:16. Unto the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrows and thy conception. This is why you have birth pains to this day. You don't see that when it comes to various animals and things like that. You're the highest species known on the planet, and you're the only one having birth pains. Why? Because you went off, and that's a curse unto you, unto the Israelite woman, and then it fell upon the heathen women as well, man. Because the Israelite woman is made to be an example of how to walk upright. And it says, bring forth thy children, thou shalt desire, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. And do you think they uphold that in this society? No. No. And this is why you women's about to get jacked the hell up, man. Because your desire is not to your husband, yeah. Your desire is to do what the hell you want. You don't look at the man as he's above. You look at y'all as equal. And that's off, man. That's off. Showing that this society is off, man. You look at the man like y'all equal. When a man said the congregation of my flock is with men, he ain't dealing with no women, man. The scripture tell you that he pried her from wisdom. And you can clearly see if you walking your ass down to the Planned Parenthood to get rid of your seed just so you can so-called live your life, and you still living wicked as all hell, man. Showing that you women, you lack wisdom and you lack accountability. You don't hold yourself accountable, man. And this is why the Lord is going to hold you accountable. He's going to hold you accountable for your actions. And he's going to do what? He's going to bring forth that judgment. Many days and years you should be troubled, you careless daughters, because you don't hold yourself accountable, and you think that everything you do in society is evolved around you when it's clearly not. And that's why you see the way the society is going now, because why? You put all these different women in a position of authority, man.